that I have not been at before. So I'm going to turn my camera around because there's a lot of I don't want to. So there's a spring here. I see photos, beds. So the door is open. My only way out is that there. So lucky me. Y'all gonna love this. So this is 101, y'all. This door probably hasn't been open for years. I can smell it too, and y'all can see the spideys. Trying to find something that I can yeah, put in for real. I'm just here filming for a YouTube video. Hello. That floor is really sunk in. Okay. Photos. We'll show this one because it's the military. The baby shoe. I don't know how stable this house is. As of you can see, it's going like this, but I see so many photos, handbook with student books, New World Dictionary. Oh, sorry about the deltas. I'm trying to see a date on something, and the date on something is right there. Here, look at that game. 1996, March 6th, 1996. I was 6 years old. It's it, it's sad that we'll go punch. Remember those cups right there in the day? I don't know if that's I don't know if that's hungry hungry hippos or what. All right, guys, ladies, made it into this other room very gently. Bedroom right there with things on the wall. The back door was wide open. Desk lamp. Oh yeah. Ooh. That's about 3 to 5 foot drop. I can tell. Look at that old wallpaper. See things in there. Let's see what this says. It says August 14th, 1990. I was only what, 4 months old. Memorandum to all tenants. Rent/lease rent is due by the first. And who is this? My commission expired. Miss Ann Lee Barker, Baker Drive, Tuskegee. And there's the stamp. Well, I'll go further, but see what's happening. Preventing me these holes. And there's water underneath there. There's things in that room that I want to see, but just for the giggles, here you go. Let's get back on. Check we around here. There's a book there. There's not really too much more into this house that I can say that it's worth looking. We'll look this way because it looks like it's a little bit more. And I may have too quickly. Like a kid's room. It's a basketball net and roof. I go too far. There's a. I'm gonna look to see if there was any. I'm gonna work my way back this way. This is. Feel it underneath my feet. So technically, this is the only. This room is the only safe unless you go to the wall per se. And I still wouldn't go through the wall because there ain't no way. Well, I gave y'all 3 half houses, and just like I found it, I'll leave it. So, like I said, so they dug this fiber optic cable not too long ago. So, I think there's another one. I'm not from. if I'm not mistaken. I got a little bit of time to do this. There's this one. There's just no way to get in there the rest of the way. Um, y'all are probably asking, why don't you try to attempt to go through? So this is the set I went to. It's pretty much empty. And I don't know why, as of this specific property as well. Get off me. All right, here's that back, and it looked like a sunroom, but it wasn't. Looks like something going on the floor over there. Piping for the tub. Window used to be right here, but there's nothing, no sign of year dates, anything. I'm gonna try to go out this way ish. I was just this way. I'm trying not to let the general PC see me. I look community for PC. All right. All right. So we'll go one more up, which would have been another house, I believe. So you got one, two. This one was one right here. This got demolished, I believe, not too long after. And then you've got, I think there was one over here. I want to say, don't quote me. And I think there's one in here in Bambooville. Because why would you have a fire hydrant putting anything in front of it? But this was the same fire hydrant that I saw seen back behind the house back here. Red, orange tape. I think that is gonna do the conclusion for this one. Let me just kind of, yeah. Yeah, so the other house was right there. It was a land for sale there. And this went down that way. So there is another house over here on this other side. But do I thou feel like getting hit on an old highway? So there was a house that was over there. So they love blowing their horns at me. I don't know why. Y'all just have to forgive me. This video has been in four separate uh, things. And right now, I'm just looking for something, this other house before I get to my vehicle. That's why I turned the car around, y'all. So Everybody want to come out now because it's Saturday. Jeez Louise, come on, save something. All right, let me get back over here again. All right, so I'm gonna slightly turn the camera because I don't want no one to see the sign right directly back behind me because they don't need to come out here and get hurt or anything. So yeah, this is very interesting to say the least. So I'm almost there, and I think that was the last house. There might be a couple more. Um, so that was the second house after this one over here. But I think there's some more because there's a thing over there. So, but I'm not going there. Enough is enough. And like I always say, be safe. Y'all know where I stay. Don't try to come here. Don't fall in these houses. I'm, they're old, like old as shit. Like, forgive me, YouTube, but I've heard way worse being said on YouTube than the S word. So we'll call it Schnikey Pops for right now, at least until they get their act together. So until next time, this is Adrian with A-Paranormal Poltergeist. I hope you enjoyed one, two, three, four, all four new, uh, all four abandoned houses. I wanted to do them all four separate videos, but didn't work like that, and I didn't get nobody on here. So love y'all. Enjoy yourselves.